Hi friends, Miss Julia here. It's been a while since I've seen you. That's because I've been at home trying to stay healthy and keep my distance away from people. I have a story that I'm going to read to you that'll help you remember to stay healthy. It's those mean, nasty, dirty, downright disgusting, but invisible germs. Germs are invisible, you can't see them. This is Rosa. Rosa is 5 years old. One day when she was at school, she was painting the most beautiful rainbow. A mean, nasty, dirty, downright disgusting, but invisible germ got on her hand. Oh, the kind of germ that can give you an earache. Ugh. And if you could see it, maybe it would look like this. The next germ came along while Rosa was building a space station with wooden blocks. It was a mean, nasty, dirty, downright disgusting, but invisible germ. The kind of germ that can give you a headache. And if you could see it, maybe it would look like this. While Rosa was reading the most interesting story, a mean, nasty, dirty, downright disgusting, but invisible germ got onto her hands. It was the kind of germ that gave you a sore throat. And if you could see it, maybe it would look like this. Next, Rosa was pretending to be all grown up when a mean, nasty, dirty, downright disgusting, but invisible germ got onto her, you guessed it, her hands. Ugh. That kind of germ was the kind of germ that could give you a temperature. And if you could see it, maybe it would look like this. Then, last but not least, the worst, most horrible, mean, nasty, disgusting, nasty, dirty, downright disgusting, but invisible germ of all got onto her hand while she was driving her truck to Alaska. It was the kind of germ that makes you throw up. Oh my gosh. And if you could see it, it might look like, you ready? This. Oh. Now, Rosa's hands were covered with mean, nasty, dirty, downright disgusting, but invisible germs. Thank goodness. Rosa knew what all of us need to do. She knew how to get rid of those germs. Before lunch, Rosa washed her hands with lots of soap and water. She couldn't hear them, but while she rubbed and scrubbed and rinsed and rubbed some more, yikes! Screamed the germs that could give you an earache. It was swirling and whirling down the drain. Foiled again, shouted the germ that could give you a headache as it went swirling and whirling down the drain. So she was washing and rinsing, and she got 2 germs off of her hands. But there's still more. Here they are. Whoa! Cried the germ that gives you a sore throat as it went swirling and whirling down the drain. Oh no! Steamed the germ that gives you a fever as it went swirling and whirling down the drain. So that was 2 more. We had 2, and then we got 2 more. That makes 4. 4 germs are going down the drain. Now, do you think that that was the end of those horrible germs? Oh no. There was one germ left. The meanest, nastiest, dirtiest, downright disgustingest, but most invisible germ of all. The germ that makes you throw up. It was hiding in plain sight, right on the palm of Rosa's hands. Oh. Now, she already washed her hands and she rinsed her hands, but she still has a germ on it. What is she going to do? Germs like wet places, and Rosa's hands were wet from washing. Germs like warm places, and our bodies are always warm. But being the wonderful, intelligent child that Rosa is, she knew all about what germs like. So she carefully dried her hands. She knew what to do. She dried them thoroughly. She couldn't hear it, but the germ that makes you throw up said, "I'll be back," as Rosa threw that paper towel right into the wastebasket. And then Rosa picked up her peanut butter and banana sandwich with her clean, germ-free hands and took a bite and said, "Oh, simply delicious." And even though she knew that all those mean, nasty, dirty, downright disgusting, but invisible germs would be back, Rosa felt safe and happy because she knew what you need to know. She knew what to do. Washing hands gets rid of germs. And that is the story about those mean, nasty, dirty, downright disgusting, but invisible germs. But friends, I want to talk to you a little bit about something else. So right now in California, we have a lot of nasty germs. And these are the kind of germs that get spread through people breathing too close to each other. So what we have to do is wear a mask. So you have to take your mask and put it on. Now this is the kind that I put around my ears. So you're probably going to see a lot of people wearing masks. Now, like maybe Llama Llama. Llama Llama has to wear a mask. And Brown Bear has to wear a mask. Because they're going out to be around people and they can't get too close. They don't want to get that nasty germ. But you know what? Pete the cat, he didn't have a mask. So you know what Pete the cat had to do? He had to use a bandana or a scarf. So here's Pete. He has a scarf and he's wearing his scarf. Now, if you don't have a mask, you could put on a scarf too. Like I have a scarf. And what I'm going to do is just wrap it around this kind and then put it over my mouth. And there you go. Now I'm covered. Now me and Pete are being safe. And Llama Llama and Bear, we're all being safe and healthy, keeping each other, keeping our distance, and keeping safe away from these germs. Because this germ that is coming around has a special kind of name, and it's called a virus. And that is so yucky, that virus. So that's why when I go out, I'm responsible, and I wear my mask. And I hope you friends do the same thing. And if your parents go out and they forget their mask, you could say, "Mom, Dad, don't forget your mask." All right, friends. It was fun seeing you. I'll talk to you soon. All right, take care. Miss ya.